your message or messages? Big Cat, I've got intel. Come in. Come on. Things to be avoided at all costs, or you'll be sorry, blood. You'll be so sorry, right? Embittered and what? In a pit. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, Big Cat, before we move on one step. Hear the birds in the background? The higher powers are here with us, darling dears, as we dive in. Father God, Mother Isis, I call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, protection, prosperity, abundance, and discernment. Let every evil eye be blinded, every wicked tongue be silenced, and every ill intent be returned to sender in the name of the Most High. So be it mote. Energy up, 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 Big Cat. Let's dive in. Let's see what's going on in the planetary energies before we move on one trot. The Sun in Pisces sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. Bringing in another round of optimism, darling dear. Optimism. This combination gives us hope for the future. Not hopium, darling dear. Not a cup of what cognitive dissonance, but hope. The moon joins up with Uranus tonight, darling dears. And old times and memories will be resurfacing, blood. For healing. Not for you to chop it up and get into a dismal state of poor me. But listen, don't let me go off just yet, okay? The memories and the old times, right, is to be what? Chopped up, compartmentalized, healed, right, so you can get great. Intuition will be strong today. The emotional intensity could cloud your judgment from the old times and the old memories. Remember to what? Police your mind today, darling dears, and police your emotions. Because sometimes when you've still got a cord, right, attached to a bottom feeder of ill repute, right, you have to become impregnable to the fucking knees and cut that shit out. Just try, and I'm gonna say it lightly, try to behave in a manner, right, that you're not going to regret later, darling dears. Because I told you, anger is felt, oh Jesus, somebody is speaking and stuttering. Anger, right, makes you into a chicken head, right, and it confuses your cranium. You make harsh decisions, and then you get into violent speech, tongue wrestling, blood. And some of you are what? Tongue wrestling with yourself about yesteryear. Oh my God. Order in your cranium, police. Things that you must avoid. Oh, the thing, the one thing, there's only one that you must avoid at all costs, my dear Big Cat, is the comfort zone. It's kryptonite to a Big Cat. I cannot speak on it enough. Right? No matter where you go today, you have the power to change the direction that you're going in, darling dear. The direction of your life on this Malkuth. You have that power once you claim dominion over yourself. Call back your energies. Go for your north node, because your comfort zone is in your south node. All of the tells, right? And the path is in your birth natal chart. The best and bestest document you will ever have. It gives you guidance, protection, wisdom, pentacales, skrilla, dots, comms, darling dears. It tells you about relationships. Tells you how to heal yourself, build what businesses. Everything is there, including your date of death, which I would not even tell you at gunpoint where to find it. If you want to know that shit and put yourself at hockey sticks and donuts, that's your business, blood. Why would you want to know that? Every day you're supposed to be living like it's your last. You're supposed to be what? Living with the intention of going to your grave empty, having lived the fullest life of self-love, self-worth, self-care, and weren't turning round to help out another big cat. That is the life you're meant to live, darling dear. The challenges in your life is what you put up with, darling dear, in the comfort zone. It's dangerous, darling dear, dangerous. I can't even say that. It's dangerous to stay in a comfort zone too long. What could that be? A relationship that's full of shit. A job that you scream like a T-Rex being birthed when that alarm goes off in the morning. Because you've got to go back amongst the undiagnosed blood. That friendship, that frenemy blood, makes me sit up in my waist trainer when I think about what? Those snake-ass friends, blood, those scuzz buckets. But you have to remember, they are also a comfort zone if they're still a part of your existence. Why do you need them? Questions you must ask yourself, big cat. These comfort zones, darling, is kryptonite, and it prevents you from improving. It stops you from achieving all the things you are capable of achieving. You are not sent to this Malkuth being what? Unarmed. You are armed and dangerous, but you are blinded from your birth natal chart by this and that. Them saying it's wicked. Why is it wicked? If it was wicked, then Father God wouldn't have given you the insight or given those that came before us to get the intel to give it to us. Why did so many societies that have been born and died, right, used astronomy and astrology to get by? It's for a reason, darling dear. It's for a reason. Misery loves what? A comfort zone. And misery loves company. This is why I tell you, Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. You must become impervious to the bad lucky and the what? Miserable blood. They will drag you down into that pit, right? That is their labels, blood. Their labels. This what if boy or if girl. I didn't care if it's a parent or a friend. I don't care who it is. They're an F boy and an F girl. And Skullduggerous, I told you the moon, which is the fastest moving planet, stays in each zodiac sign only 2.5 days, is linking up with Uranus, blood, to what? Jockey your cranium, blood. It's going to mount up and ride you round your what? Front room with wickedness. You will take your bed and then be in your duvet, under the duvet, hiding from life because you've got a comfort zone. That comfort zone, right, will put you on the sofa, right, as a couch potato, getting all pains all up and down your body. Big cat, you think it's a joke when I tell you that you must exercise one way. So find a way. What exercise fits your parameters? And I don't mean, right, just walk into the refrigerator, blood, or go into the off license. You call it the liquor store. Yeah, the off license, right, to get libation to keep you in your comfort zone. I tell you this all of the time, my dear big cat. Lean in, darling dears. I like my situation to be situated at all times. This is why I do my 100 squats in the morning. Listen, this is why I'm encouraging you to do the 15,000 steps per day. Steady body, steady mind. Fight that comfort zone. Don't stay there. You will never get great. You will never improve. And you will always attract like-minded, right? Law 5 of the 48 laws of power is reputation. The company you keep is what will progress and what? Continue in your life, darling dears. If you're hanging around what? For bottom feeding, low vibing tree slough with little finger ways. Guess who's gonna be number 5, blood? Not me. It won't be me. No. And it won't be you, my dear big cat. Especially if you sit down and watch my videos for 24 hours, you will be invigorated and vigorous, right? Of cutting out the bull swanky and the fuckanese and the lack thinking. You have infinite possibilities within you, darling dears. Every day, every minute is a chance for you to get great, to get up. Right, now that I've got it off my chest, darling dear, let's carry on with what I was saying. So you make a decision today, darling dears, to change something in your life. Make a decision. It only takes one small step to make the biggest step for big cats out there. One small step, one tiny minuscule change. And you'll realize that that change is fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. When you start your workout routine, it wasn't easy. But never has there been someone that turned around and said, I regret that workout. No! It takes 4 weeks for you to see the change in your situation, your tempo. It takes 8 weeks for the bottom feeders out there to see that your body is locking up on looking good, right? It takes 21 days to set it in your cranium as what? A task that must be completed. I told you. I can't have my mocha in the morning. As I put on the kettle, I'm in the kitchen doing my squats. In the 3 minutes it takes the kettle to boil. You can do it, big cat. 100 squats is not hard. That walk, do yoga, pilates, whatever it is. When you sit still and you let that monkey mind, the conscious mind, take over everything you've got going on. And it what? Wants to what? Rise. Rise of the dummy brats from the past to fight with you in your mind. Good God. I haven't got the time for that. I haven't got that amount of time on this Malkoof. I haven't. Have you, big cat? Have you? My purpose, darling dears, is to encourage you. But sometimes you have to encourage yourself. You have to speak the word over yourself. You have to speak it into existence, big cat, without a shadow of doubt. You have enough doubting Thomases out there. Should you be what? Foolhardy enough to share what? You're leaving of the comfort zone. They will beat you down with their experience because nobody wants you to be higher than them. No. Oh, no. My purpose is to encourage you, darling dears, to help you find your happiness, become better organized and more productive, darling dear. There's 24 hours in a day, but when you have focus like the gangster cat I know you to be, it's like 48 hours in the 24 because all hours is filled with your creativities, working on your goals, building your businesses, taking that what? Course online. Live to learn, darling dear, as you learn to live outside the comfort zone. You will break generational curses, create generational wealth. And there's nothing like being what? The figurehead. If you have progeny, as they see you rise from the ashes, baby, as the big cat, Father God Most High, Mother Isis intended you to be on this Malkoof. You have purpose and you have a duty to be vigorous and impervious to a comfort zone. Right. I'm feeling better now that I've got it off my chest. We didn't fall out and there is no blood on the dance floor. Only intel is afoot when you come to what? Don't get smoke central, darling dears. Because we don't love it. We don't love it. The DNS. Let's see who's in the chat before we press on at a hot trot. Portia, see you. Fist bump. Big Cat wave, Slim Jim. Angel laugh. Glad you could what? Skeet skeet into the intel zone, darling dear. Who's that? One and done. Love on life. Hello, darling dear. Your name is really long. Fist bump. Yeah, because people's got to focus on who the fuck you are, darling dear. Pinkies up, right? Jamie, Salinas, hello. Gangster Growth, yes. Ah, yes. Glad you could pop in. Latrinda Reader, Flower Child, Florida Time. The truth I know. I see you all. Fist bump. Go to press on. Namaste, to whom I haven't mentioned because you know I can be a chatty cat. Right. We're going to press on with a rune, darling dears. As we avoid the comfort zone. Be obstreperous! Ah, good God. Because you've got two wicked people at your back, darling dear. This is a first in all of my rune casting. The Emperor and the Empress in reverse. You've got a what? A High Commander Decepticon. Right. Prakala and Prakalisha. Son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Hating on your this and that. Hating on the fact that you've kicked your way out of a comfort zone. Created a new life for yourself, did you? Naughty big cat. Continue, Black. Ingus and Bacana. Good God. I have never had this before. Their energy is coming through strong. May their evil eye be blinded. May their forked tongue be silenced. And their ill intentions be returned to sender as you can claim dominion on... Listen, somebody's a stuttering bastard. No, sorry, bastardo. We've got to use it, keep it classy around here. Pinkies up, yeah? Somebody is stuttering on your name, darling dear. They can't believe what you're achieving as you jettisoned yourself out of a comfort zone. The devil and its familiar. It could be a couple, could be a mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, co-worker, whatever it is for you. You're avoiding them and they're not loving it because they're spying. Why else would they be at hockey sticks at all? Why else? What did somebody just say? My horn has got COVID. Baby, them try to put a bosom on my horn. Them don't want to blow it. But I'm told you, I'm vigorous with keeping up the love and the light, blood. As I was saying, big cat, lean in. Let's chop this up, eh? Ingus is represented by the letters N and G. The number 13, which is the Scorpio energy. The Emperor also comes in with what? Mars and Aries energy. Somebody's also impotent in the bedroom. Therefore, Tom ain't saying nothing. Or their panani is like what? The black hole of Calcutta. Or the Bermuda Triangle. All goes in and I'm never seen again. Yes, all of this and that. Yes, baby, lean in some more, big cat. The Pukana in the reverse speaks about anxiety. They are pressed, pumped, and perturbed, right? And what? Chucking out deceit and smoke and mirrors at what you've got going on. If you've got a business, darling dear, they're saying it's from the crevice of the devil. They are saying it. They are saying it. But they have what? The good thought. Good what? Good. Listen! Stop it! They have the foresight to talk only behind your back, darling dear. They couldn't bring it to your face. Not when you've got 3 go-to moves. No! Not when you've got 3 go-to moves, blood. The wicked like to talk in silence, right? To the in secret, to the other feeble-minded and simpletons as they try to make your barbecue into mildew. They ain't in control of jack shit, least of all your destiny. 2 of these on 1 of those, blood. Had to get my neck into that one. Listen, the effrontery of it all, right? As I was saying, big cat. Oh, look what I did. And nothing is a mistake in reading, because you're the emperor, empress of everything. You're abundant, you know your worth, you're sitting on your throne, right? You're getting great, you're doing fabulous, gorgeous, lovely stuff. Let's go back to them. Look, it fell and it fell in the upright. Spirit wants it to stay this way so that you know your worth. Know that you're already head and shoulders above them. Why? Because they're in the bottom of the pit. All eyes on you, blood. Trying to get you down from a distance. Oh, well. Return to sender. I'm telling you, it's hairline taking. On a daily basis, you have to wash away the evilness intent that is directed at you. As I was saying, Bacana is represented by the letter B, right? The numbers 12, 13, 14, and 15. The number 13 comes up twice, Scorpio energy. Somebody doesn't like the rebirth of the big cat. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Right? This also speaks about abandonment. They are perpetrating wickedness because you abandoned the Farkanese. Right? They've lost control of your cranium. You are no longer their emotional tampon. They can't fit you in anywhere they want in that tight space of what? Comfort zone. If this is a couple, good God. Or it could have been a situation you was in. You was dealing with a high commander Decepticon, somebody who was unjust to you, darling dear. They what? Abused the power that was given to them. If you're co-parenting with them, they are absent, mate. They are full-on Casper. Yeah. Because you know your worth. They can't even face you, darling dear. They have to do their wickedness at a distance. Well, we know who they're doing it with. Right? Cruella do. Fuck yourself. That's what their partner's name is. Fuck yourselves. Yes! All of this and that, darling dears. Got to use a big F-bomb sometimes. Sometimes it's absolutely necessary. Because they're full of shit, blood. What else they hating on? Casting ill intent towards? Your blessings, blood. Your blessings. They're counting your blessings from the nosebleed section. Haven't they got nothing? Well, no, they haven't. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't get out of that pit. That cesspit they call a bed. Your blessings, darling dear. They're counting them. Imagine that. They ain't seen nothing yet, big cat. Fist bump. What's this? They're counting your pentacles. Your Skrillers.com. If you've got a business online, some kind of platform, if you've done higher learning, higher understanding, some kind of studies, they're counting your blessings that are going to be blessed on you, darling dear, as you move forward away from them. So the ones that made you what? Have pissant phobia, blood. I told you, they gave you a full-on what? Boosie badass, where you've got eyes on everyone. Yes! They gave you was it misophonia? Well, you can't stand to see them eating and breathing and blinking. This is why you had to leave, because you'd have ended up in prison, Big Cat. And Big Cat need to free blood to suck it to them as they continue to spy and cast aspersions on your name. They're also seeing that you're working towards or working on your true love, darling dear. And this comes from what? The Bacana in the upright. Spirit wanted you to see it twice in the upright. 2 is the what? The number of the high priestess, darling dear. Thank you very much. Latrenda Reader and Divine Feminine Claire. Going straight into the Big Cat Chronicles. I need to lean on something. Look, these nails are skullduggerous, right? They're just barely allowing me to pick up papers and bits of cards, right? You think they're going to let me hold the pen properly? No, blood! But I should have kept that thought to myself, but you know, I'm a chatty cat. What can I say? They're also worried that you're going to go into a true love. If this was a wicked person in your life, somebody who you gave your true love's first kiss to, darling dear, they're worried that you're going to attract true love. Why? You've bossed up in some way. You left the comfort zone of them, darling dear. What's this? What hair's hanging off of me, blood? I'm not a werewolf. No, blood. It's from my lace front. Listen. Let's get some charms on the table. What else are they seeing as they're trying to cast what? Spells of wickedness. They want you to fail. They want you to be what? Stark raving mad, I tell you. Mad. And if they're in a relationship with someone else, they're with a bitter bitch who's spying on you. Look at this shit. You've got the lizard. What's the lizard looking at? Right? Looking at your infinite possibilities. It could be a chameleon, darling dear. One that changes according to a situation. What's that? An opportunist. A homosexual, darling dear. Looking at your what? Your wheel of fortune. Good luck. Fake destiny, darling dear. I told you. Dema concha pentacale. And your blessings, blood. What else? Big Cat Chronicles continues. You ain't having it, blood. You're standing in your element, having found your purpose, or finding your purpose. These lizards, right? With their what? Shape-shifting in mean ways, blood. Shape-shifting, right? We've also got the butterfly, a new beginning. They can't transform, darling dear. They don't like the change you've made. They wanted to keep you in a cocoon under their evil control. Bitch, you're not a remote, so they can't control you, darling dear. You're a whole big cat. Fist bump. They don't like this new beginning you've had, and they haven't got a new beginning. I told you, if they've gone into another relationship, right, they're with a bitter bitch who's spying on you, who's no one's mother, blood. Their progeny has to hit the ground running, blood. Big Cat Chronicles continues, darling. They can't keep a big cat down, especially when you choose to win. Everything is a choice. Father God gave us free will. Some try to harness people's free will with dark magics, and then they get F shit in their life, not knowing that they're cursing their whole lineage up to the second and third generation. And you're saying, but well, they don't have children. Oh, so you don't think the curse won't fall on a family member, blood? Their nephew, their niece, their sister, their brother? Let me tell you something. Some of you are cursed in your lineage by the actions of a what? A grand aunt that you never even met. This is why I tell you all of the time, Big Cat. Your south node, right, tells you of your ancestral karma, as well as your karma that you was born into. That you have to what? Be vigorous to get away from, right? It's the comfort zone, blood. Right. Thank you very much, Angel Love. Let me write it with these skullduggerous nails. That's a lot of stuff, blood. I'm going to take this one. We have the Watchtower of the South, Big Cat. This talks about the summertime. It also speaks about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody from your past wants to rekindle a situation shit with you. It could be a friendship with a back front neck tabber, right? A family member that was what? Cast as a distant relative, mate. They're so distant, they're looking like a pyramid in Egypt, full of sand, and nobody's going to dig into it because it's already been looted and pillaged of anything good, right? They're looking at the fruits of your labor as you continue to what? Attract abundance. As you avoided them like the plague. The plague. Yeah. Are we going to take this? We'll take the middle one. What did I say? You better not allow whatever they're casting on you, darling dear, to keep you stuck and stagnant. You better get that broom. Clean out the corners of your house, because you have to remember dirt brings negativity, and cleanliness is next to godliness, darling dears. Always. Clean up your mobile phones, your contact lists. People shouldn't have such easy... Well, they said they was people. But I beg to differ. I say Satan's spawn, demons. These demons shouldn't be able to contact you so easily. Big Cat, you should be like a Kaiser Soze, not killing everyone, but everybody's heard about you and the fact that you're the baddest cat walking. But nobody can find you, blood, especially if they come with the fucking ease. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power, blood. Fist bump. Clean it up, darling dears, and return it to sender. Cut those soul ties. Remove any objects you might have in your home from them you might think is harmless. Get that bitching whatever it is out of your house. And don't allow the old memories that come up today with what? Uranus and the moon doing some skullduggerous things, blood. Don't allow the old memories, right? And old times. Because I didn't say good old times. I didn't say that. I said old times that are dead as a dodo, that nearly killed out your quatty, had you barking at passing cars, looking like Quasimodo's bestie, and the crypt keeper, right, of bitterness. Because you always had the power, darling dear. And somebody would still love to have power over you. But heavy is the head that wears the crown, darling dear. They are jelly bungelly because you're assertive. You've tapped into your willpower. I'm seeing what? The solar plexus, darling dear. It talks about your force of will as well as your energy. You're vibing high at this moment in time. Why? Because your self-esteem, darling dear. You realize no one's coming to save you. Not on this Malkuth. You had to rely on the unseen Father God. And you've been given power, right? As well as the right to claim dominion over yourself. You have the power. This is why you have to respect it. Because you know these are feeble-minded bottom feeders. And if you take up the full extent and brunt of the power from the drudgery they put you in back on them, you will be sitting in that seat of karma. I've told you many a time, Big Cat, forgive them and get out of the comfort zone. Forgive them. I don't care what they... Forgive them. Because that is how karma, right, can be what? Get what they truly deserve. Be delivered. How else are you going to call judgment, darling dear? We haven't got the energies, mate, to be walking around with buckets of hate and the poor me syndrome. Anybody coming at me with a poor me syndrome need to piss off, mate, right? Because they will take you there if you allow it. Right. Let's see what's going on. What did I say? 9 of Swords. They're chucking it at you, blood. You better protect yourself, Big Cat. They're lying. They're spying. They want you to be depressed. They want you to take to your bed with all sorts of illnesses, right? They want you to be confused, right? Sending all of that wickedness to you in your dream state. This is why I always sleep with an obsidian crystal over my bed. You're not getting me. Talking about dreams. The dream I had last night, I was sitting at a table and I had on a dark red top. And I was sitting in front of a mirror and I was moving this hand. And it was moving, but it was so slow. My body felt slow. I felt drugged. And you know what that means? Wickedness, blood. Somebody who is extremely envious and hateful is directing all of their malice at me. I was like, bitch, I had to wake myself up. And I had to go to that book of dreams to decipher what it was. Right? And I'm returning that bitch to sender, blood. You ain't getting me like that. I can't help if you're stuck in your wickedness. It's not my business, blood. Pay attention to your dreams, darling dear. I always find if I can decipher my dream quickly, right, it's present energy. When it takes a while, it's because it's something that's going to happen and I have to be prepared for it. That's how I worked it out amongst myself, I, myself and me, fist bump, and Father God Most High. Yeah. Because they want to see delays in your life, darling dear. They want you to be stagnant and stuck, right? On that cross of drudgery. Yeah. Neptune as well as water energy. What did I say? But you're leaning back in faith. This also speaks about higher learning. You've got higher knowledge, right? This is two major arcana, divine timing and steps being guided away. Because listen, Father God ain't even looking at this delay. Whatever plans they made for you, Father God is laughing. Taurus, as well as the Hierophant energy, base of the deck, King of Cups. Because Father God wants you to master your emotions, darling dear. I'm seeing Aquarius as well as Pisces energy on this card. Master your emotions. Let's pull out some more cards. Look. Palace of Air. Because you're being asked, being tasked with, right, to stand outside the situation and get a clearer view of everything that's going on. This is what getting downloads, and pay attention to the signs and the signals. 4 more cards. 4 of Cups in reverse to the Hangman. Somebody realized that they can't emotionally get you back. World card. Didn't want the situation to end. Somebody's also praying for you to come back so they can fuck you over again, blood. Hey! They better not hold their breath, because the wicked will have to sing Amazing Grace for them. Not you, darling dear. Look, black pocketers. And if this was a King of Cups is a husband, darling dear, or wife. They made it a really unhappy home, a mud hut. 5 of Wands. Because you know that all they want to fight, darling dear. They want you to be confused in the land of the blind. Because in the mastering of your emotions, darling dear, you're able to think clearly and to what? Make plans within plans. Plans to what? Not get involved with situations that are going to take you off your gangster, because it's a thankless task. From the 4 to the 5, this is about you what? Moving quickly towards the 6th and the 7 of Wands. That is success as well as what? Victory, darling dear. As you stand your ground, stand in your power. The situation that they didn't want to end could have been a marriage. And this is also what? Some of you are staying in that comfort zone of a work situation. Don't you realize you're creating bad karma for yourself by the depression that's caused when you hear that alarm go off in the morning to go back amongst the undiagnosed? This is also about somebody realizing that they can no longer emotionally manipulate you. They're stuck, darling dear, on who you used to be. There is also somebody, an older male, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We see Aquarius energy here, that is about to be displaced from a domicile where there's nothing but what? Guantanamo Bay. I already told you, it's a Mitch and a bitch, right? Or a bitch and a Mitch, right? They're going through some form of hockey sticks at dawn. They're fighting, darling dear. And what are they fighting about? You moving forward, darling dear, from a situation. Somebody wanted you to be stuck on some relationship that they got into, right? But guess what? Amongst all of this wickedness they're planning for you, darling dear, I haven't seen one Skrillers.coms. They're black pocketers. They can't make a penny from a pound. A pound of shit in their what? Finger-filled pockets. Let's get another deck. Clarify it a bit more. Base of the deck. This is your creativities, darling dear, as well as what? A new beginning for you. Multiple streams of income. And it's also what? Divinely governor? Is somebody a governor for something? The governor could be for a prison. You could call your boss a gov, right? Somebody's going to fall in love with a co-worker. Your boss? You're going to get it on with your boss? Wow. Okay. But it's also about this true love, this new love that's coming towards you. It could be a person, a place, or a thing, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So anything is on the tableau, darling dear, which is uplifting, which you have been calling in, because you know you have this power. Clarify this hangman for me. Yes, what did I say? Twice we've seen the Nine of Swords. They wanted you to be stagnant and stuck, crying with spilt milk, right? Or wickedness. No, no, darling dear. Look, I can't make it up. They wanted you to be stuck on the betrayal, right? The stabbation, right? That they brought to your door. It also speaks about a rejection, darling dear. A rejection. They feel emotionally, mentally rejected from you. And they're in a relationship that they regret. If it's a partnership, they're regretting a separation, right? This person is crying into their fist. And when they're most disturbed is at night, darling dear. When they get the chance to lay in that bed of wickedness, that's when they think about the betrayal the most, what they did from a situation that they was blessed by, darling dears. You was a blessing to them. Look, Hierophant, 2 different decks. Father God is saying yes. This also speaks about some of you are in a position of being a spiritual teacher or advisor, or even just a teacher, even though I don't mean it like just a teacher, because it takes a lot of learning and a lot of patience, blood. And it's not many teachers that you find that are in that profession that are doing it just for the love of teaching. Some are just there for the money, so they're not teaching anyone anything, right? Except wickedness. This also speaks about what? You're being spiritually called to give guidance unto others, teaching unto others as you continue to grow, right? The hangman also speaks about what? Sacrificing yourself to a situation. That was drudgery, darling dear. Mentally tormenting, right? Had your emotions all over the place, but it was a feeling that they was projecting onto you. Hierophant twice. Again, the energy of discernment, the high priestess. Yeah. This King of Cups, whoever it was, is a dick-dealing, mattress-backing, homosexual, disingenuous friend, right? That only comes to hear the wickedness that's going on in your life. This person with the poison, Fatum or Panani, they betrayed loyalty, right? And they took your energies to others, right? This is what's destabilized the foundation. They didn't want the situation to end. But they always came with lies, darling. Subterfuge and bull swanky. Major arcana. Pisces as well as Cancer energy. And they wants to come back again, blood. This is someone, the Page of Cups is somebody who has immature energies, doesn't know how to manage their emotions. So they manage it on every Panani and Fatum that is what? Vacant for them, darling dear. This is somebody who is what? Could be on the down low, hiding their true sexuality. They could be what? A misogynist, or what's that word? Misandrist. They hate men or they hate women, but for sure they hate you, big cat. And they want to come with a bullshit apology. 4 of Cups in the upright to the 4 of Cups in the reverse. They can't get your psychological password again, blood. As you've left that comfort zone of fucking ease. There was no growth in that situation. It was always emotional. The moon and all of these Cups cards on it, they was on your nerves, blood. And if someone's on your nerves, they're on your hairline, blood. Your edges. What have you got a deeper understanding as you remove yourself from the comfort zone? You're understanding that your ideas are valid. You're understanding your creativities mean something. You're understanding that you can take it places. Some of you are in fledgling stage, but divine wants you to still go forward. Can't you see those hills in the distance? These are the minor obstacles that you can overcome, right? I'm seeing the light shining in with the root chakra, as well as the solar plexus. Divine wants you to tap into those energies. Your foundation, your security, you can create it for yourself. This is what you need to understand. Step outside the picture and look at your skills, darling dear, in your birth natal chart. But this page holding the one also says that you have to actively work on your goals and your dreams to remove yourself from the comfort zone. Because you got the badass alchemist ways, blood. This is manifestation mode. Once you step outside that comfort zone, there's no going back. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. You can't unlearn what you have learned, the downloads. This also speaks about travel. And again, I said the Page of Wands. Some of you are going to be moving. You have to move. You have to move in order to grow. Isolate yourself from situations. Solo dolo, like the girls or boy on the pole, darling dear. Why? Because divine is giving you that big cup of creativity as well as love, self-love. The dove speaks about love between two. Could be love of self, love of the Most High. But you are getting a gift, a hand up, a leg up from the divine. Once you stand outside of the situation mentally and see everything for what it truly is, the comfort zone to be avoided, the hermit energy, the Virgo of it all. And talking about that, we're coming towards the Virgo full moon on Friday. It's a worm moon. Why do they call it the worm moon? It's because the ground is no longer iced over and hardened, and the worms are able to come up so that the robins can feed, the birds can feed off of them. Yeah, anyway, that was another digression. The point of the fact is, darling dear, you isolated yourself for a reason. You went for it for a certain amount of time, and you learned to manage very well on your own. You also have the 8, the infinite sign of karma, as well as good karma, because all of these cards are in the upright. What about this person that sees you as a big fat missed opportunity, right? They can't slip you into their fucking knees as their emotional tampon. Person or people, because there's 2 people that hate your guts the most. They hate your guts the most. Thank you, billionaires. Yes, baby. The ones that hate you the most. It could be a what is it? A bottom feeder in its tree slump? I don't know. But this person or people really they have a great dislike for you. I have to get another deck for this. What's the first message from your ancestral team about them? Old blowtorch, right? When I first look at this picture, you can't see the head of the other penguin. They was never truly in the situation, right? If loyalty is a dirty word to this person, they was never loyal to you, right? All they came with what the fucking is, blood. I told you, right? And we see a number 33. That's law 33, darling dear. Know your opponent. You know who these people are. And they're watching your transformation. Look. Being blessed in their faces, darling dear. This is what your ancestral team is telling you. You're winning while they're sinning. We have the energy of the moon, Cancer and Pisces. Again, it speaks about you tapping into your intuition and your discernment to guide you from the comfort zone. There's no going back once you've opened that particular can of worms. Something about the worms. And because the full moon is a time for what? Harvest. Harvest the intentions that you set. Harvest from the hard work that you've done, the plans that you made within plans. It's also what? It's also what? The beginning of a new phase in your life, darling dear. Thank you very much, Michelle Monsoon. Oh, we're turning a new page, Big Cat. Everything is a sign in these readings, right? Metaphor for what? Art imitating life. We're all turning a new page today. One where we're not getting fucked over and we're not going back for nothing, right? Just like how when I had to pack up the whole beach. Listen, I'm digressing again. I told you old memories are going to resurface for you to heal them once and for all. It's even happening to me. Something about their toe. You need to go to one of those people. What is chiropodist? Somebody needs to get to a chiropodist today. They're seeing you get what? Favor after favor. Look at this. I never noticed that face in the background. Their disloyalty. Spirit saw everything. The confusion that they caused. Right? All of these hearts are looking like, oh my God, I never saw that before. Look at this. Divine gifted you with Chiron. You're key to heal yourself. I told you I don't like the word soulmate unless it's with a pet. They're old blowtorch to me, blood. They come to raise everything to the ground with wickedness, right? What else do they have to say? Where's my other deck? Here. They want you to come back. Come back for what, blood? Because they don't want you to get this true love's first kiss. They don't like the fact that you've chosen a true love. What's that? Father God Most High, Mother Isis, yourself. It could even be a blade of grass, anything but them, blood. Yes! Right? Because they've got no direction. So all eyes are on the throne, darling dear. And some of them have got the what? They've got the itchy and scratchy show going on in their pantaloon. Wicked, wicked. Wickedness in their genitalia area. What else? Right? I told you. Rest and recuperate, darling dear. Rest assured that they can't come back. And anything they do to you, claim dominion over yourself, darling dear. Somebody's also getting rest and recuperation after some kind of a surgical. Because it's about your regrowth. Your regrowth, somebody needs to go and get a perm. Get to a hairdresser, start, right? It's about your rebirth. They don't like the new you. They don't like the cut of your cloth, mate. Well, guess what? Leave them where they are, bottom feeders they are. They're stuck in the situation. It's the wickedness that they think, the faults that they put out there, which is drowning them, right? And and as they're drowning, they're looking at you. They would love to send up what? The bottom feeder sign into the air to get your attention, get your emotionals. But you will not be moved. You are like the Rock of Ages. And you're not coming back, blood. Not for nothing. Four of Cups. You understood how negative you felt around this person in this situation. Always complaining, right? You had no focus. You had to refocus. What about this? They didn't want to end this High Commander Decepticon, the bringer of the darkness, the head of the pole-bearing team, the one who's possibly got the itchy and scratchy in their pantaloon. When the cards are telling it, they tell it all. But you get the usher here, big cat. Fist bump. We're already at the 52. I just looked up. I told you, I'm a chatty cat. Jacqueline! Arenton! Pinky's up. Carol Mustika. Audra Die. Big cat wave. Base of the deck. Somebody wants to be in a position of power, right? This Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who is jealous. You've got 3 people that really hate your guts, blood. They want everything in your life to crash and burn. And the world cards always speaks to me. They're spying, blood. Have we seen any Skrillers? Have we seen? Yeah, we saw 2 Skrillers over here. Out of this whole read. And it's right on your what? Your Palace of Swords. As you isolated yourself, right? Tapped into your creativities, right? Started to manifest like a mother foe because you ain't in the comfort zone, right? Being gifted this cup of love, self-love, right? And is that the multiple streams of income? You're getting fancy and saucy, big cat. Don't stop. Don't stop. And the only Skrillers is what you got. Them broke pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? They've got debt, darling dear. And it's not just on Malkuth. In Keitha as well. Nothing like being on the docket, darling dear. In Malkuth. They took you there, darling dear, to the what? To the brink of your pissed offedness. This Queen of Wands is very jealous of you, right? Look, I told you. Whatever they're doing, they're gaslighting, they're cheating on each other, there was sex magic, right, to trap this King of Wands with the unsatisfied eyes. And this is all current information, current intel, and this red lines up with the dream that I had. Present energy is being directed at you, big cat. Present energy. If this is someone that's in a relationship together, you've already seen the Emperor and Empress in reverse. It's not working, blood. And they've lost passion for each other. They're looking for what? Body doubles, blood. They're looking for some more idiots to populate their village. And they're stuck in a ghetto Groundhog Day of what they did. And all eyes are on you, big cat. Why are they watching you? Somebody's in regret. Their picker was off. They picked a spell-casting Jezebel spirit, if ever I saw one. Yes, baby. Revelations 2:20, blood. Their picker was off. Crying into their fist, trying to manifest you back. And again, we see the number 2, the 2 of cups, as the divine shined what? The light on the comfort zone of being effed over. This is depression. This is the crying. This is all of the this and that this couple wanted to put on you. And again, it's underneath the Hierophant. You could have been in a long-term situation, friendship, marriage, whatever situation shit it was for you, big cat. All eyes are on you. They're watching for your next move. And they're crying into their fists like bitches and mitches. Every weapon they formed against you has not prospered. And this is possibly why I got it on the astral plane last night. To remind you to protect thyself. The jealous. Jealous. Because your work ethic is for the gods. And you are protected by your ancestral team. You are an earth angel. And you have what purpose, darling dear? Some of you are balancing out your books, darling dear, looking at how you spend your finances. Some of you are investing said finances. This is also investing in your health, darling dear, your mental health. That is your checkbook on this Malkuv. Your physical health, everything, making right choices, darling dear. And they see you winning. More Skrillers. No wonder they're crying, right? Knight of Cups would love to come back and offer to you. They know that their partner wants to come back to you. Who could resist that shapely posterior that left? After you've been getting them squats in, well, it better be the Knight of Cups. This person would like a one-night stand to what? Drop off the itchy and scratchy and a full-on soul tie. And they ain't no different, darling dear. They come with the Brock Pocketers. They're going nowhere, and they're looking for a quick come up. This person will attack your mental health, right? Give you a reverse friar tuck. Listen, you don't have no edges to paste down when you've got a reverse fried tuck. This person is a procrastinator. They're a promises fool. They found themselves going to a situation where they feel stuck at this moment in time. And they're not prepared to what? Get their own self out of the situation, 6 of Swords, right? By clearing up the karma. No. They're looking for a captain, save a harlot. They want to see if you're still stupid. CHEWPID. You better skeet. Because they come to break down whatever stable foundation you've created for yourself. They're even still trying to break it down from the outside with their negative energies. Pushing it on the big cat. Forcing it on you. Right? But you're divinely blessed. Your instinct care for others, darling dear. One of the things that Father God loves is when you love your fellow man or woman, but don't take no shit. Right? Told you. How many people you got on this table? You've got 1, 2, 3, right? 4 and 5, right? Plus the 2 on the runes. You've got 7 people against you, blood. Some are going to come with the cup of what? Hopium and fucking Eve, right? To get you stagnant and stuck. Because they see that you've been making nothing but slow but steady progress. They're going to come to offer you a cup of bullshit, right? To try and stop you. And again, be careful whom you eat and drink around. I told you, no one can bring me my food and drink but my progeny. And if I'm going into a restaurant, you better know that I've got my what? Amethyst crystal testing the energies before I step in there. I'm not leaving with food poisoning, bad service, right? And feeling as though I've been what? Robbed. You've got 7 people against you, darling dear. But you also have the eye of the Most High in everything you do. Wow, my table is becoming full up of confusion. This is what they want, as the last card we see. They want you to come out and fight with them. which will be our unfathomable, thankless task. This is Leo, as well as the Saturn energy, right? Listen, you don't want to, listen, don't let Saturn find you fighting with these people, because Saturn comes in with the rules and the regulations, blood, and the restrictions. You don't want that. You don't want that smoke, not from Saturn. Yay! You don't want it. Don't let Saturn see you in a bad light. Why the fighting? Why the fighting? Why the competition? This person put you, or people put you in competition with others. What did I say? In the dream, it was the drugs, darling, dear. They're drugging it up, blood. They might drug it up, and they're drinking. They're drinking like a fish, right? Which is causing them to fight even more, right? What's this? They are full-on blessing blocker, right? They are the captain of the fetch the black bags team, blood. They know how to get them black bags together. They need to be recycling, because they're really fighting. This is physical fighting. And they're giving out 2 pieces to each other. Listen, 7 people against you. And it's true. They're fighting. Proper fighting. Look, I didn't even see it. Abusing themselves, abusing the partner, because the partner's not you. Nothing like time, darling dear. We already saw the hermit Virgo energy, right? The beard speaks about time for certain things to sink into them quietly. Yeah. As you kicked your way out of the comfort zone, right? Because divine said, love thyself first. Told you. The malicious words, the ill intent, darling dear. The gossip. And somebody's faking a whole pregnancy. But you're protected, darling dear. Call your ancestral team. I told you it's Rich Right, Lady Season, on Keitha, as well as Malkuf. Let's get a message from your ancestral team before we leave, because we already saw the other messages, but we need another one. What is the lesson that we must take from this wickedness that we've uncovered today as we get the usher at Don't Get Smoke Central? The first one is that you're on the right path, right? Keep going, blood. Don't go back to the comfort zone, because if you go there, go alone. But I'll be here when you come back to tell you I told you so, blood. And I'll be sniffing just like that, and possibly eating cheese and onion crisps. And I'll be barely listening to you, because I told you, I tell you every day. I'll be barely listening to you, and I won't have my glasses on, blood. And you know, if my glasses are not round my neck, in my hand, or on my face, can't see it for you. And I'm sure as she's naive, not seeing what you got to say. You're on the right path. Divine is telling you this. Whatever you did, you are creating what? You activated the wheel of fortune, abundance, darling dear. Full on change. You took a chance. You gambled on yourself, big cat. And it's not easy when you go into the DNS willingly. It's not easy. And it's especially not easy when you're forced into it. But you took a chance. From the what? The lizard king or queen. And I told you there's as many as 7 people pushing their dark, malicious energies towards you today, big cat. Protect yourself. Return to sender. You're on the right path. Some of you are authors. Some of you are going to have to journal out that intel that's going on today. You're being guided by your higher self, your ancestors, way shows, and spiritual guides to write it down. Get it into a book, darling dear. And what you can self-publish on Amazon. That's Aladdin's Cave online. You can do it. This is script writing, darling dear. This is also what? Writing for fun. Don't waste your energies answering any texts, any messages, any of that shit. Your ancestral team is saying, don't do it, blood. Don't do it. You're on the right path. And you've got options, blood. And the angel is carrying what? The scales of justice. You're an agent of karma. Don't go back to the comfort zone, big cat. I can't pull you out of there. And focus on your temple, man. Whatever you're putting into your body, focus. I told you, my situation's got to be situated at all times. We're going to read this message for you on the right path. And we just had confirmation with the bell. Right, and then we're going to push off because we've passed the 60. That's on page 101. It's Big Cat 101, yeah? We hate the comfort zone, yeah? Kryptonite, yeah? 101. It's a 10. 10 is for the Wheel of Fortune, yeah? We already saw the one, the alchemist, the magician, those badass alchemist ways, manifestation mode. And 101 is the things you should be avoiding, the comfort zone, and there's 7 wicked people. How are you going to find out who it is? You get quiet, Big Cat. And ask for guidance. Don't just be, you have to be specific. Otherwise, you'll have all of these signs and signals that you can't decipher, blood. And you'll be even more confused. You have to ask and it shall be answered. Knock and it shall be opened. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, blood. Because they're jelly and they hate your guts. Well, lesson ain't seen nothing yet, Big Cat. Fist bump. In case you were doubting your feelings and plans, this card is your angel's way of encouraging you to continue with your present dreams and goals. Just the act of having a dream has added passion and meaning to your life. Now the angels are encouraging you to take positive action steps related to your, related to your dream. They know that you're feeling happier and more energized as you devote daily time and energy to its fruition. Begin by centering your mind and body with a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and then silently ask your guardian angels, what did I just say? Please clearly give me signs, guidance. Pardon me, that's the spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Pinkies up, right? You ask them, right? Notice the thoughts and feelings you receive after making this request. Work as a team with your angels by asking them for additional information and clarity. And then follow the guidance as it occurs to the letter, blood. For you to screenshot and read at your leisure. The other day somebody wanted to argue with me in the comments about how I pronounce leisure. I'm in UK, blood. Bless, this is what we say. You go to the leisure centre if you can't afford to pay for gym prices. It's a leisure. Listen, they can't argue with me, blood. Not when I'm vigorous with the instant block and delete fist bump. On that note, I drops me mics. Don't love the Teesprings. Don't love the Patreon. 167 in the chat. Fist bump. Please hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share button so you'll be notified. Hit the bell when Big Cat is walking in the Tara streets again. And as I always say, don't get smoked and don't smoke yourself. Avoid the comfort zone, Big Cat. It's a thankless, unfathomable task. It will make you slow, it will make you into a thumber, and your ass will be forever kicked by a tree sloth with bottom feeding ways and a whole little finger attitude. My fucked up horn. I'm gonna listen. They're trying to get me any which way they can, but they cannot touch the anointed fist bump. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Back away, them bitches and bitches. You hold the whip. You hold the whip, Big Cat. Whip it up and stay away from the comfort zone. It's It's not good for your edges, blood, your hairline, or your pocketbook, your handbag, your purse, your wallet. And continue the tinky winky from the skull